Hey guys, I hope you all are doing well today. I want to just come on real quick and do this little short video for you. Someone asked me the other day and wanted to know, how do you tell how many rhinestones you have in a project? And so if you purchase designs from Etsy or wherever, or if you create a design and you don't note how many stones are in the design before you release the rhinestones, I'm going to show you a way that you can determine how many stones are in your design, and also how you can tell how many stones are in a specific layer or a different color in your design. So let me go out and share my screen with you guys. Okay, and so here's a design that I did, and I'm going to see if I can zoom in just a little bit. So here's a design that I just recently did, and as you can see, when I click on it, all of the rhinestones have been released. Okay, so each stone or each hole on them is its own individual object, and if I go into the rhinestone panel, okay, and I click on a stone, you see how you cannot tell how many total shapes are selected. Even if I drag a box and highlight several stones, you still cannot see how many of the total selected shapes are there. So here's a way that you can determine how many stones are in your design. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, okay? And if I could do this several ways, but I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. If I click on a stone, okay, or I click on a hole and I double click on it, okay, so I'm going to click twice. And when I click twice, that brings up the point editing panel. Okay, so you see how we are in the point editing panel. And because I have one stone that was selected, right now here in the contours, you want to look in the contour section, you can see that it says that I have one stone selected. If I took a box and dragged that around the entire design, okay, now you can see that it says that we have 2,406 rhinestones total, okay, in the entire design. Okay, so that's one way that you can determine how many stones you have in your design. But if you wanted to know how many stones you had in a specific color, okay, so that you could determine if you had enough stones in a specific color to do a design, this is how you can do that. So if we go to the top toolbar and click on panels, okay, and let's go to select by color. Okay, and when we select by color, we want to make sure that the default comes in select by line color. Okay, but we want to go to the fill because these holes have a fill color. We have purple, we have gold, we have black, orange, and white. Okay, so if I go to by fill, I should be able to see all of my colors in the in the design that are currently on the mat. And so if I click on the orange, okay, and I double click on just one of the orange stones, that will again bring up the point editing tool. Okay, and because the orange was selected, we can see that we have 823 orange holes in the design. Okay, so that's one way you can do it. Okay. The other way is to go back into the panels. Okay. Select by color. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, since I'm already on the orange, I'm going to go ahead and group it together. Okay. So I'm going to right click with my mouse and I'm just going to click group and wait for the software to group those all together. And then I'm going to go to the next color, which is black. And I'm going to go ahead and group all of those together. Okay. Then I go to purple. Do the same thing. We're going to group those together. We're going to click on the gold and group those together. And then I'm going to click on the white and group those together as well. Okay, so now that all my colors have been grouped together, okay, if I now go in and just double click on a specific group color, okay, oh, now why isn't that working? All right. I'm going to click on the group color, which is white. Okay, and I'm going to go here to the edit. No, not edit. Let's see. I'm going to go to object. Excuse me. I'm going to go to object. Okay, and I'm going to go down here to simplify. Okay, when I click on simplify and then double click on the white color stones, it will bring up the point editing tool. Okay, and then we can see that in the contours section, we have 362 white holes. Okay, so now if I come off of that and I click on the black, which is already grouped together, and because the point editing tool is already open, I can see that we have 648 black stones. We can click on the purple. We have 549 stones. And if we click on the gold, it tells us we have 24 stones. So this is a way, if you're not sure of how many stones are in your design and you need to figure it out, this is a way that you can go in and figure out how to do that. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, of course, you can always leave a comment. And I try to answer those just as quickly as I can. Or you can reach out to me via chat. Or you can reach out to me via Messenger or on Facebook. I'd love to hear from you if you have questions. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.